My name is J.S.Rose, and I'm a PhD candidate within the School of Computing and Information at the University of Pittsburgh. My dissertation is investigating the Federal Communications Commission's enforcement and adjudication practices, or more simply stated, how they resolve violations. Could you imagine waking up tomorrow and finding out that 75 billion cars have just emerged onto the traffic infrastructure here in Pittsburgh? Once you get over the initial shock, how would you expect such a drastic increase of vehicles on the road to be managed? And how would we deter traffic violators? A more similar scenario is currently happening within telecommunications. We are projected to have 75 billion devices enter the telecommunications landscape by 2025. Will the Federal Communications Commission's current policies, regulation, and enforcement mechanisms be able to withstand such a technological insurgence? Other questions arise, such as how this would affect society, service providers, or even end users like yourselves. Many everyday people are not familiar with technologies and services that fall under the FCC's purview. Furthermore, many individuals are unaware that the FCC is the agency where you report those pesky robocalls. And within academia, not much research discusses how violators like radio pirates, robocallers, and other nefarious actors are regulated and adjudicated. This is a gap my research is contributing towards. The primary cause for concern is that we are to have an even more dense and diverse telecommunications landscape in the very near future. Think fully autonomous vehicles, vehicle-to-infrastructure communications, embeddable technologies, and 5G, whenever 5G happens. The reported emerging devices will quite possibly require a different set of policies, regulation, and enforcement from the FCC in order to ensure that end users are able to remain connected without constraints. In order to better understand the existing state of affairs of telecom policy, regulation, and enforcement, I am curating a database from FCC administrative documentation. By reviewing, hard-coding, arithmeticking, predictive modeling, and geographically analyzing over 8,000 telecommunications violations, I hope to gain a better understanding of what violations are prevalent, where they are occurring, what kind of enforcement mechanisms are being used, and what FCC adjudication truly means in our present-day infrastructure. Overall, we expect to see spectrum interference among some of the most prevalent violations, possibly from both pirate radio and expired licensees still in operation. From predictive modeling, we may see an increase in time to enforcement and an uptick in repeat offenders. And geographically, we expect to see several gaps in enforcement coverage where violations go unreported and unresolved. I'm excited to find the answers to these questions, continue my research, and make a contribution to my field. This has been my 3 minutes. Thank you for watching.